Hello friends, welcome to Aditya Higher Mathematics. In this video I am going to solve some determinant problems in an innovative way. Total 5 questions I will solve in this video, and all these 5 questions are very important for board exam and also for entrance examinations. The purpose of this video, how to solve the determinant questions with minimum steps and with minimum time. So watch solution of all these 5 questions for better understanding and don't skip. If you watch solution of all 5 questions, then you will get a confidence to solve all types of determinant questions yourself. Actually, when we are proving the determinant questions, the procedure is you have to use only properties of determinants and without expanding. That means first step you cannot expand. You can convert that 3 by 3 determinant to 2 by 2 determinant, then you can expand. But from first step, you cannot expand a determinant problem. So here, only we have to use properties of determinants and without expanding, we have to prove the questions. So now you can see the first problem. Actually, when both side determinants given, students are thinking it is a very difficult question. Because they are thinking you have to evaluate LHS side and also RHS side. But it is not like that. There are some innovative ways. Using these ways, you can solve one question with minimum time and minimum steps. And what is that process now we will say. First take the LHS side, what is given. And after that, you can see first row contains B plus C, second row contains C plus E, third row contains A plus B. In my aim, I have to cancel that B plus C by using some other rows. Now you can see second row contains C and third row contains B. If I add both R2 and R3, then we will get B plus C. Then if you subtract from R1, then you can cancel. So I am doing the same thing. R1 changes to R1 minus R2 plus R3. Because R2 contains C, R3 contains B. If you add R2 and R3, you will get B plus C. After that, you have to subtract from R1. So now do this. So R1 is B plus C minus R2 plus R3 I am doing. Here also same thing. Q plus R minus R plus P plus Q. And the third element also Y plus Z minus Z plus X plus Y. R2 plus R3. Since you are changing only R1, the R2, R3, second row and third row you write same thing what it was before. Okay. So this is the first step, simple step. And the step you have to think like this, how I am thinking. Since you are going to cancel B plus C, you have to add this R2 and R3. Next, what is coming you see. Here you can see B plus B cancel. So you are getting A, but sign is minus, so minus 2A. Similarly, here you are getting minus 2P and in the third element it is minus 2X. Okay. Now you can see minus 2 is common from the first row. So I am taking minus 2 common. And after common you are getting A, P, X. And the remaining 2 rows same. I am not doing anything. Now you can see the RHS. It is A, P, X. You can see we got A, P, X. Next only we have to get the elements of R2 and R3. Now observe what is the elements in R2. It is B, Q, Y. But in that row there is no B, Q, Y. But one row is given with C, R, Z. So if we get C, R, Z, then we can interchange later. So here we have to subtract R1 from R2 to cancel APX. Understood? Similarly, again in the third row, APX is there. So again you subtract R1 from R3 also. So you write R2 minus R1 and R3 changes to R3 minus R1. Because you have to cancel A from both R2 and R3. Here also same P and in the third element X. So apply R2 minus R1 and R3 minus R1. That means we are not changing R1. So R1 you write APX. Now after subtraction, A will cancel, you will get C Here PP we will get only R, and here XX will cancel, we will get Z. Similarly, in the third row, cancel AA, you will get B. Next PP, you will get Q, and here XX will cancel, you will get Y. So we are getting APX, CRZ, and BQI. All these rows are present in the RHS side, but here only you have to interchange R2 and R3, because in R2 it is given BQI. So now interchange. When you interchange R2 and R3, we will get respectively all the elements, and you have to know these properties. When you are interchanging two rows, the sign of the determinant will change. Before the sign is minus, so I have to change the sign to plus, because I am interchanging row 2 and row 3. Here we are applying R2, interchange R3. This is the notation of interchange. So after interchanging, you are getting third row is CRZ and second row is BQY, which is RHS. Okay. Now you can see only I have done two steps. The main step is R2 minus R1 and R3 minus R1. That interchange anybody can think. There is nothing difficult. And the first step is R1 minus R2 plus R3. So these two steps. So such type of difficult questions we are proving in two steps. Okay. So similarly 5 questions I will solve. So don't skip, watch solution of all these 5 questions. Now we will see what about the second question. Second question is 0 A minus B minus A 0 minus A BC 0 is 0, you have to prove. And this question you can directly use expand method, but the procedure you have to follow only using properties of determinants and without expanding. So first we will try to convert this 3 by 3 determinant to 2 by 2 determinant. Then we can easily expand this. Since 1 0 is given in a row, if we will make another 0, then we can expand this, and after expansion you will get only 2 by 2 determinant. So here you can see already R1 element is 0. So you have to make that R2 element 0. Understood? And since the non-zero element present in R3, you have to use R3 to make R2 element 0. So what I am doing, R2 changes to R2 I am writing. Okay, and we have to use these two elements. Okay, since here there is no A, you have to multiply A, otherwise you never get 0. If I multiply A, you will get AB. If again I will divide by B, then you will get only A. So what I am doing, in that R3 I am multiplying A and we are dividing B. When I divide B, it is 1. When you multiply A, it is plus A. So before it is minus A, then plus A is 0. So you have to do like this. If different elements given, you have to divide element which you are using, and which are you changing, you have to multiply. We are changing R2 and we are using R3. So now you apply this in that R2. So R1, R3 you can see we are keeping same. We are changing only R2. So minus A plus, what we have to do, A by B multiplication R3. R3 element is B. Next 0 plus AC by B, and minus C plus 0 is minus C. So what it is coming? First row, third row, nothing change. And here you can see minus A, BB cancel plus A, because we are making 0, so obviously we will get 0. Understood? Next A, AC by B, minus minus C. Now you can see we got 2 zeros in a column. And the procedure of how to expand one determinant, which row or column contains maximum number of zeros, you have to expand that row or column. Since you are getting maximum number of zeros in first column, we are expanding along C1. Okay? Now we are expanding along C1. So delete its row and column. So we are getting 0, 0. Here it is B. And after delete its row column, it is coming A minus B, AC by B minus C. Then you know how to evaluate 2 by 2 determinant. Just multiply the diagonal elements minus, again multiply the non-diagonal elements. So minus AC minus B multiplication AC by B. So you can see B will cancelling and minus is plus. So AC minus AC is 0, B multiplication 0 is 0. This is RHS. So that expand is nothing difficult. Only the important step is R2 changes to R2 plus A by B R3. So only one step we are solving this question. Okay. So right side 0 given, we got here also 0. So first you are doing 2 zeros in a column and then we are expanding to solve easily. Next we will solve the third question. The third question you can see here also LHS given and RHS only simple things given 4A square B square C square. So I am taking LHS first. Now you can see A is common in first row and B is common in second row and C is common in third row. Because in a determinant question, if there is something common, first you have to take common. It's a simple step. So take common ABC from R1 and R2, R3 respectively. So outside you will get ABC. And after common A from R1, you will get minus A, B, C. And from R2 you will get, we are taking B common. So we will get A minus B and C. Here also we are taking C common. So it will come A, B minus C. Okay. Now similarly you can make 2 zeros in a row or column and after that you can expand. It is a simple question. Since R1 is minus A, you can apply R2 plus R1 to make 0 because minus A plus A 0. Similarly, R3 plus R1 is 0. So we are just changing R2 to R2 plus R1 and R3 to R3 plus R1. But we are not changing R1, so we will keep that R1 same, minus A, B, C. Now change R2 and R3. A plus minus A, minus B plus B and C plus C. Similarly, A plus minus A in R3, B plus B minus C plus C. So only the important step is you have to take common here, nothing difficult. Now you are getting 2 zeros. Here minus B plus B is 0 and B plus B 2B, C plus C 2C 0. Now expand along C1. C1 if you expand ABC here minus A and after delete row and column we will get 0, 2C, 2B 0. So 0 minus 2B, 2C multiply 4BC. And outside it is minus A square BC. So it is coming minus is plus 4A square B square C square, which is RHS. Okay. So the important step is only you have to take common and after common you have to apply this to make 2 zeros in a column. So only 3 questions completed. Till now we have solved 3 questions. So 2 more questions I will solve. Don't skip. Watch the full video because in that 4th, 5th question I will solve some difficult questions. Now see the 4th question. Here you are getting something difficult, but I will make easy this question how to solve. But the LHS given you take. Okay. Now here we are not getting any common. So we will try first how to make elements 0. Which elements we can make 0, first we are trying. You can see this element is given 2AB and this is given minus 2B. If I multiply here with A, then we will get minus 2AB. Since its sign is plus, its sign is minus, if we add both, then we will get 1, 0. Simple. Which is column 2, which is column 3. So, similarly, here it is 2AB, it is 2A. If I multiply here with B, since both sign is plus, if I subtract C3 from C1, again we will get 1, 0. So first I am trying to make these 2 elements 0. Okay. Which is C2, which is C1. First I am changing C1. And for C1 I told it is 2AB, but it is only 2A. So you need to multiply B. So I am multiplying B by C3. And after that I am subtracting from C1. So C1 minus B C3. Similarly, when we are changing C2, I told that it is 2AB. If you multiply a, then we will get 2ab minus 2ab. Only you have to add. So here you multiply a and add with c2. So we are changing only c1 and c2. So we will keep c3 same. C3 means the last column. Minus 2b, 2a, 1 minus a square minus b square. Now change. C1 is 1 plus a square minus b square. You have to write minus bc3. Minus bc3 means minus 2b, so plus 2b square. And it is 2ab plus minus 2ab. This is, we are not changing. Okay. So now you can see 2ab minus bc3. C3 is 2a. So minus 2ab. Again 2b minus, we are doing what? bc3 minus b, minus minus plus b square, minus minus plus bq. Simple. So c1 over. Now see c2. C2 also we are doing c2 plus a c3. So 2ab plus a multiply with c3. So minus 2ab. And here we are getting, again what is that? c2. 1 minus a square plus b square plus multiply a with c3. So 2a square. And the final one is minus 2a plus a c3. Multiply c3 by a. So we are getting a minus aq minus ab square. And this one same. So we are getting, simplify now. 1 plus a square, 2b square minus b square is plus b square. This is 0. And here we are getting minus 2b. Now it is 0. 2a square minus a square is plus a square. And here 2a. Now you can observe this element. 2b minus b, you are getting b. Understood? Then in all the three elements you can see b is common, because here also b is given. So I'm taking b common. So when you will take b common from b, you will get 1. This is a square, and bq, you will get b square. Okay. Here also we are doing same thing. A minus 2a is minus a. Now take minus a common. So when we are taking minus a common, it is 1. And from minus aq, if you are taking minus a common, it is plus a square. Here you will get plus b square. Okay. So you got this step. After that you see what is common in any row or column. You can see first column 1 plus a square plus b square is common, because 0 means you can take anything common from 0. It does not affect. Second column also you can observe. Here you can get 1 plus a square plus b square common. So now I am taking common 1 plus a square plus b square from C1 and C2. Since both columns you are taking common, 2 factors you will get, so it is whole square. Now what we will get in that column 1 now? Since you are taking it is common, you will get 1, 0, but remaining b you will get in the third element in first column. Here same 0, 1 minus a. Now see the third column, minus 2b, 2a, 1 minus a square minus b square. Now you got 2 zeros. If we can make 1 0 this element, then we can easily expand, because already we got 1 0 in a column. So how to expand this? You can see R1 is 1 and R3 is b. If we multiply b with R1 and we subtract from R3, we will get make 0. So R3 changes to R3 minus b R1 we are doing. Understood? Because after all the steps you need to make 2 zeros in a row column. Since we got 1 0, so you have to change 1 0 in that same column. Since it is b, if we subtract b to R1 and if we multiply b by R1 and if we subtract from R3, we will get. So write same thing. What is that factor? We are changing only R3, so R1 and R2 keep same. Now R3 is b minus b multiply 1 is b. This is minus 1, 0 only 0 you have to write. Now the third element, 1 minus a square minus b square. You have to multiply b with minus 2b. So it is minus minus, sign is minus, here minus minus, you will get plus 2b square. Understood? Simple step. So here only two steps are very important. First step, C1 changes to and C2 changes to what I am doing, and that common everyone can observe. And here you have to make R3 0. So only in these two steps you are getting the answer of the question. Now we will see what are the remaining steps. And we have got these two zeros, and this is minus a, and since it is 2b square minus b square, you will get plus b square. Understood? Now you can expand along C1 because you are getting two zeros in a single column. So expand along C1. After that you can delete its row column. So we are getting 1 2a minus a 1 minus a square plus b square. Now multiply with diagonal elements. So we are getting 1 minus a square plus b square. Multiply the non-diagonal and use the sign minus. But here again minus is there. So plus 2a is 2a square. Now you can see 2a square, but here minus a square is given. So we are getting plus a square. Now it is whole square. Again here power is 1. So you will get whole cube, which is the RHS, nothing else. So you can observe that the difficult questions easily we are proving here. Okay. And the fifth one, you can see which one I have given. This question is a very tricky question, and its solution is very important because this type of questions are coming in all types of examinations. Here you can see there is nothing common. If you add row or column also you are not getting same, so it's very difficult to think how to do. So we will look how to make these square elements, or how to change these elements A, B, A, C, because right side only square given. So you need to change these elements A, B, A, C, A, B, B, C, C, A, C, B. So A, B, A, C you can see if you want to change, both have A common. So I will take A common, but here A is not common, but you can divide A. If you are taking common, if there is nothing common means you can divide. So I am doing first, taking out factors A, B, C common from R1, R2, R3. A common from R1, B common from R2, and C common from R3. So now take A common from R1. So it is AB, AC, so we will get BC. But here there is no A. So you need to divide A. If you divide A square by A, you will get A. And when you divide 1 by A, you will get 1 upon A. Simple step. Similarly, take common B from R2. So here you will get A because it is AB. Now it is B plus 1 by B, and it is B. You are taking common, so you will get C only. Similarly, third row you take C common, so you will get A. Here it is B, it is C plus 1 by C. Now we have taken common from row, but in that right hand side there is nothing A, B, C given. So again you have to multiply this A, B, C to the determinant. But how to multiply, this is important. You can see we need all squares of A, B, C. So how to make A square, B square, C square? You can see A, B, C given. If I multiply this A to first column, we will get A square, A square. Similarly for B, C, you need to multiply B with second column and C with third column. So do same thing. And in a determinant I told that if you want to take common, you can take from any row or column, from a single row or column only, not a determinant. Similarly, if you are multiplying one element with a determinant, you can multiply with any row or column. Okay, so I am multiplying that A with first column and B with second column and C with third column. So now multiply. And after multiplication, what fractions came? Now we are not getting any fraction because A will cancel. So A square plus 1, and again A is A square, A is A square. Now similarly multiply B, so we are getting B square plus 1, here also B square. Similarly C square, and C square plus 1 because it is cancelling. So the first two steps are very important in this question. We are taking common row wise, and after common what we are getting, the same elements we are multiplying column wise. So you have to remember this step. After that, nothing difficult. First step, you are taking common row wise, and after common what it is coming, you are multiplying with column wise. And apply that, you can see sum of columns is same. You can observe that a square plus 1 b square c square. So 1 plus a square plus b square c square. In R2 also we are getting same. R3 also same. So applying C1 changes to C1 plus C2 C3 to make everything same in a single column. Then you can easily make two zeros. So we are getting like this. We are changing only C1 by applying this. But C2 C3 you write same thing. So now take common 1 plus a square plus b square c square from C1. After that you will get all 1 in a single column. The remaining two columns the same. Okay. Now you can easily make two zeros because all elements are same in a single column or row. There is nothing difficult to make zero. Just simple subtract. You can change R2 by using R2 minus R1 to make 0. Similarly, you can make R3 0 by using same R3 minus R1. So which one we are changing? R2 and R3. So R1 keeps same, 1 b square c square. Now you change 1 minus 1 0, b square plus 1 minus b square will cancel 1 and it is 0. Similarly R3 minus R1, 1 minus 1 0 and b square minus b square 0. Here c square will cancel, so you are getting 1. So you can see there is nothing difficult. Only that first step is very important. You have to take common from row wise and you have to multiply into column wise. After that you can get common and there is nothing difficult to make 0. So expanding along C1 because we are getting two zeros in a single row. So what is coming? 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square. Now you have to expand column wise means you have to delete its row and column. So we are getting 1 0 0 1 and the remaining elements are 0. So if you write or don't write, there is nothing problem. So now you can see 1 1 multiplying, we are getting 1 minus 0. So what it is coming? 1 plus a square plus b c square multiplication by 1 is 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square, which is RHS. You can see the RHS. Now you can see difficult question how I have solved in two steps. Okay. You will get solution procedures in different ways in other sources. But this video provides solutions of determinant problems in minimum steps and minimum time. How to solve or how to prove a determinant problem with minimum time and minimum steps. This is the purpose of this video. You will get different determinant solutions in different sources. But here it is we are getting completely different factors. So total 5 questions I have solved. In that 5 question is very important. Out of this 5, the last question what I have solved and the thinking process of taking common from row wise and multiplying the factors with column wise, you have to understand how to apply these procedures in other such type of questions. Understood? And I hope you have got the confidence how to solve determinant questions. And this is only my determinant question solution of problems part 1 video. And next I will make one part 2 about some difficult problems. And if you have not subscribed my channel, now only do subscribe. Then only if I upload part 2, part 3, part 4, and what part 2 I will upload is very tricky questions. I will solve in minimum time with minimum steps, and those questions will also I will make very easy to understand. And in part 3 I will make some videos about JEE Main and JEE Advanced, KPPO and NDA syllabus. So don't forget to subscribe. Now only do subscribe. for such type of innovative tricks and shortcut methods. And also you are not doing likes, because your one like gives motivation to upload more videos. So don't forget to like. Also, what is your problem and what topics you need to watch, you can give comment in my comment box. And in the description also I have given the solution of inverse of matrices, 2 by 2 matrices and 3 by 3 matrices using shortcut method, and how to solve that matrix polynomial questions using shortcut methods using characteristic equation. You can watch, and injective, subjective, bijective function shortcut methods. So my channel you will get all shortcut methods. So go to the links and watch all videos. Thank you friends.